This is the NEMO Hornet 2-person backpacking tent. NEMO has created this tent to cater to ounce-counting backpackers who want a super lightweight tent, but don't want to struggle with a single door and vestibule. I had a chance to set it up and check this tent out to get a better idea of its construction and its features. NEMO's created a system with the Hornet that maximizes the spacing on the outside of the tent by giving you 2 doors and 2 vestibules, assuming that this will be carried by a pair of backpackers. Setting the tent up is a breeze. You've got Y-shaped poles, and you place the ball ends of those DAC Featherlight NFL poles into the Jake's feet at the head end of the tent. Then insert the single pole tip into the grommet at the webbing at the center of the foot end of the tent. Stake out those lower foot corners of the tent to maximize that interior space, and it's all good to go. The tent is considered freestanding, but you will need to use stakes in order to get the most space on the inside of the shelter. When attaching the rainfly, clip the hooks at the head end into those Jake's feet and extend the lower foot corner guy lines to the stakes you've already used for the lower end of the tent. Stake out the vestibules and you've got a nice taut pitch. Despite this tent's 2-pound, 5-ounce pack weight, it's got plenty of features to keep you comfortable while inside. Those triangular corners of the tent help to increase the usable space at the lower portion of the tent. It makes it much more livable and the space much more abundant on the inside. There's an internal upper pocket on the inside of that tent that uses a light diffusing fabric to take your headlamp and turn it into a lantern, fully illuminating the tent. A headlamp would be sold separately. Additional storage pockets reside on the sides of the interior. The peak height of the tent is right around 40 inches, so you do have a good amount of height inside, but it is kind of angled out toward the walls there. The tent pole hub has been strategically placed to maximize your interior space without having to use an extra brow pole, again, helping to reduce the weight. The floor dimensions are 85 inches by 51 inches at the widest point, but it does taper down toward the feet down to 43 inches. You won't be able to fit wide sleeping pads in this tent if you've got more than one backpacker. The tent achieves such a low weight by using fabrics that are considered ultralight and should be treated with care. The canopy and the floor are a 15D nylon ripstop material, and the floor is treated with a silicone and polyurethane to maximize the weather protection. The rainfly is a 10D silicone-treated nylon ripstop that also has a polyurethane treatment for waterproofing, similar to the floor. We do strongly recommend purchasing a footprint to use with this Hornet tent. It will reinforce the floor and definitely give your tent a much longer life. The footprints are sold separately. If 2 people are planning on using the NEMO Hornet 2P, the stuff sack is designed for you to compartmentalize your tent, so you can split it up easily and get a nice small pack size. If you remove the poles, you can pack this thing down. It actually has a multi-stage stuff sack, so you can really compress it much smaller and get a nice compact size. Coming in at a weight that can't be found with any other 2-person, 2-door backpacking tent, the NEMO Hornet 2P is perfect for through hiking or lightweight backpacking.
Thanks for watching. If you have any additional questions about the gear that you just saw, feel free to visit backcountryedge.com to get in touch with me or one of our other gear specialists. We have detailed product descriptions and specs, and often for a lot of our products, we have additional bonus videos. And if you like what we do here on YouTube, please subscribe.